Hello everyone and welcome back to English with Ansar. Before going to start today's session, I would like to say something very important. For the last 3 months, people, including my family members, friends, relatives, and of course, all my dear students, they all have been insisting me and requesting me to explain the lesson in our national language also. After having so many meetings with my family members, friends and relatives, I came to conclusion that I should teach or I should explain English language lessons in both the languages. In fact, I would like to create 100% interest. So, from today onwards, I'll be imparting the quality education in our mother tongue also. Let us start today's session. In last session, we studied about past continuous tense, part 1. In part 1, we studied about I, he, she, it. They all pronouns they take was. I was, he was, she was, and it was. In today's session, we are going to talk about you, we, they. You were, we were, and they were. So, they take, all three pronouns they take were, W-E-R-E, were. So, the structure of past continuous tense is was, were plus V4 form or ing form. In our national language, we have raha tha, rahe the, and rahi thi. Identification of past continuous tense, was and were plus V4 form in English, and in our national language we have raha tha, rahe the, and rahi thi. Examples. Let us learn with the help of some examples. They were watching TV. They were watching TV. So I will underline here. They were watching TV. They were watching TV. वो TV देख रहे थे. I was watching TV. मैं TV देख रहा था. He was watching TV. वो TV देख रहा था. She was watching TV. वो TV देख रही थी. So, रहा था, रहे थे, and रही थी, they all are identification of past continuous tense in our national language. Let us learn more about it. Yesterday, John and Jim watched TV. They began at 8 o'clock and they finished at 10 o'clock. So, they watched 2 hours. Yesterday they watched TV 2 hours. They began at 8 o'clock and they finished at 10 o'clock. So, at 9 o'clock, they were watching TV. What were they doing at 9 o'clock? What were they doing? They were watching TV. Now, next one. You were studying when she called. You were studying when she called. When she called, what were you doing? You were studying. Next one. We were playing cricket at 5 o'clock. We were playing cricket at 5 o'clock. What were we doing? We were playing cricket. What were we doing at 5 o'clock? We were playing cricket. Last night at 8 p.m. I was eating dinner. What was I doing last night at 8 p.m.? I was eating dinner. Next one. She was making dinner at 7 p.m. She was making dinner at 7 p.m. What was she doing at 7 p.m.? She was busy in making dinner. Next one. Rahul was writing English notes. Rahul was. You can notice that Rahul was. We have used was here because of Rahul. Rahul is a third person and we have to use he, she, it and I. We use was. You, we, they, we use were. Now, let us learn here. They were watching TV. They were watching TV. If you want to make negative, what we have to use? We have to use not, the word not. They were watching TV as a positive statement. They were not watching TV. Not is a, we can get idea about negative statement. They were not watching TV. Were they watching TV? Were they watching TV? क्या वो टीवी देख रहे थे? Yes, they were watching TV. No, they were not watching TV. So here, were they watching TV? Just we have to replace, just we have to, switch over the words in order to make question. Were they watching TV? So possible answers are 2. Yes, they were watching TV. No, they were not watching TV. Now, were they watching TV and were they watching TV? Both are the same. So we are learning here. What are we learning here? WH questions. In order to learn WH questions, what we have to do? Same thing. Were they watching TV? Were they watching TV? What we have to do? We have to place 1 or 2 words. When were they watching TV? When? Time. When were they watching TV? Where were they watching TV? Where were they watching TV? Place. Why were they watching TV? Why? Reason. How were they watching TV? Manner. How means manner. How were they watching TV? When were they watching TV? Why were they watching TV? Where were they watching TV? Were they watching TV is the same. Were they watching TV and were they watching TV? Both are the same questions. What are we doing here? We are placing 1 or 2 words in order to make WH questions. When were they watching TV? Where were they watching TV? Why were they watching TV? How were they watching TV? How many times were they watching TV? How many times? Number. How many times? 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. So how many times were they watching TV? What were they watching? What were they watching? So what were they watching? With what we can use a question like this. Which film were they watching? Which movie were they watching? Which channel were they watching? Which program were they watching? So we can make use of which in this way. Which film were they watching? Which program were they watching? Which channel were they watching? And which, what I can say, favorite film were they watching? I hope you have understood this lesson. Thank you for watching my videos.